Hey internet, welcome to my new filming location slash room. I've finally kind of finished doing up my room. I've made a little desk area, like a mini office, let's say, and kind of just made it like my own, and it's been like a few months of just collecting stuff, and yeah, it's kind of finally come together. So I'm going to try out some different filming positions, but for today I thought I'd film here. Today I wanted to film a video about my kind of favourite life quotes that I've kind of collected over the years that really resonate with me, and that I've always been like, yeah, like I love this quote, like I always go back to these quotes. In saying that, like there's so many. I do a quote a week for my my journal to kind of like inspire me, and for certain things that I'm feeling, like I'll look up quotes on Pinterest and I'll just like find one that's like, yeah, that really fits my mood at the moment and that's what I need, kind of thing. So there's so many out there that I like love, but these are my kind of top 10 that I've just had for ages and wanted to share with you. Number 1 is tell the truth or someone will tell it for you. This one is so true. Excuse the pun. When I was little, I say little, like 10, 11-ish, 8, no, I can't even remember now. It would have been about 10. Kind of got in with this dodgy crowd, but it was one girl. I didn't really have any friends, and like some shit happened. I lied to my parents about it, and it was just not a good time. And then the other girl kind of came out and like told the truth to her parents, so in turn my parents found out. And I just think there's nothing worse than someone finding out that you lied to them. Like, that is horrible. Like, it's so much better, as horrible as the truth is, as horrible as sometimes owning up to things can be, it's so much better coming from you than coming from someone else, and it's always gonna come out. Sometimes it's hard to kind of own up to things you've done, but it's so much better to just being like accepting that you've done that, paying the consequences, rather than lying about it and then going through this whole freak out period where you're like freaking out whether they're gonna find out, and then them finding out, and on top of that finding out that you lied to them about it. It's like double horrible. So you might as well just be honest, tell the truth. Number 2 is one, I think it's from Winnie the Pooh, but like I could be wrong here. And this one I have loved since about grade 7, when I was kind of like 12 and people were mean to me and I didn't know who to be or what to do, or like, you know, like being myself seemed like it wasn't right. Anyway, it's those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. Basically, your friends and your family, all your loved ones, they're never gonna care. Like, whatever you do, they'll just go with because they love you for you. And if they do mind, then they don't matter. Like, they're not real friends, they're not meant to be in your life if they're not kind of having your back on things, and if they're caring about things that you do. I hope that made sense. I feel like it didn't. Number 3, never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. I almost forgot that one there. I had to think about it. This one is important to me because I kind of grew up loving music, wanting to be a musician. I never knew what I wanted to do with my life, and everyone kind of said like, oh, music's not a career, blah blah blah, like you need to go with a sensible option and just stuff like that. And I've always thought like, you should be happy. Like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, you could make a lot of money, but are you going to be happy at the end of that? Are you going to be enjoying what you're doing? I would much rather, like, obviously, yeah, work hard for things that you want, but make sure you're working towards something at least. And like, if you're hating every day of your life so that you can eventually afford to have like nice things, is that really worth it? Like, I would just rather enjoy as many days as possible. So I just think that that's really important, that people get too carried away with money and jobs and things like that, and they don't care as much about their happiness. Sorry, I just had to change my battery, so I might be slightly off. Number 4 is, if you think you might never get over something, remember that you also probably thought that it would last forever. This one is kind of like when you're young and you're in relationships and stuff like that, you think that they're gonna last forever, like friendships even. And then when they end, you're devastated and you feel like you couldn't possibly ever get over that, but you also thought that it would never end, so, and it did. So I just feel like It's kind of a harsh one, but things move on. Number 5 is a real oldie, and it is, don't let anyone tell you that the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon. This one is just like, obviously, don't let people limit you and tell you like, oh, you can only jump this high, because you can so go beyond the limits. Like, there are no limits. You can do whatever you want. Nothing's impossible. Number 6, unless it's mad, passionate, extraordinary love, don't waste your time. Too many things in life are mediocre, and love should never be one of them. This one like really, really resonates with me, because I was kind of in this relationship where I loved him, but I wasn't head over heels. I wasn't being swept off my feet. It's nothing he did. I stopped feeling it. And also another relationship, which was a bit abusive emotionally, I think. That one, there wasn't like this, I mean, there was a crazy spark, but it was a negative spark. And it wasn't like mad and passionate. Like, sometimes they get a bit, obviously all kind of passion fizzles down, and one of my friends has a bit of a counter argument to this one, where she thinks like, you know, passion, yeah, does fizzle out, and like when you get older and as you kind of grow in the relationship, you don't want to be banging each other all the time. But I don't think that that's what that means. I think it means you should always feel that spark, and if you don't have this crazy love for them, then it's a waste. So I hope that they've been helpful, or just kind of nice to hear. Let me know some of your favourite quotes in the comments, because I absolutely love reading quotes and like finding ones that really, really like resonate with me. So yeah, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers this year. That's my goal. And I'm halfway there, so it would mean a lot to me if you subscribed. I'm going to try and put new videos out every week. Let me know if you're enjoying them, and let me know in the comments also what kind of videos you want to see from me. Anyway, thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!